Zat midot, proper time for Pesach. The Torah tells us that Moshe met Hashem. Hashem told him to go to Paro to say, Elokei Ivrim nikra alenu. And so we saw the God of the Ivriim nikra alenu. Happened to be that we found it. That's what he told us. Told us that we want ask permission from you to go to go out and to sacrifice to Hashem. Emphasizing we're not going out to be a free nation. Not interested to be free. Interested to sacrifice to Hashem. It's Bechal Hashem Elokim. You need 3 days to sacrifice to Hashem. Where do you get the 3 days? Where do you get 3 days? Where do you get 3 days? It's not a trick. Hashem doesn't do tricks. Hashem could have said to Moshe, go to power. You have no right to take the Jewish people to be slaves. And they're living. That's it. Don't tell him sacrifices. And for 3 days? Why not 4 days? Why not 5 days? Take him out. Amen. 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 Yesh Shmei Rabban Varach. 3 days, ביום השלישי, ויסבה מתנה וירא את המקום מרחוק. The Zohar says, the Ari says, וירא את המקום מרחוק, the word makom, if you write it in a special way, Hashem's name, it becomes a makom. The place. Hashem mekomo shel olam, ben olam mekomo. Hashem is called the place of the world. וירא את המקום מרחוק, on the third day, Torah emphasized. After 3 days, Avraham Avinu saw the place. Torah is not a story. Why Torah tells you, after 3 days, Abraham saw the place that Hashem hoped that he should take Yitzchak and sacrifice. And Makom, says the Ari, says the Zohar, Makom, if you write 10 times Yud, 5 times Hey, 6 times Vav, 5 times Hey, becomes the miracle of Hamakom. Yud and Hey, Vav and Hey, Hashem's name. Bakat means if you multiply every letter by its letter, becomes Makom. Tell you, Hashem Mekomo Shel Olam. What you have to have in mind is the place. So where are you going? I'm going here. I'm going over. You're going to Makom. You're not going there. You're going to Makom. Makom means I'm going to Hashem. That's what it means. So the Torah tells you it took about 3 days. Of course, the Gemara says Satan Shemot tried to so-called to give Abraham a hard time. But the secret of it takes 3 days of preparation to see Hashem. Likewise, for Hashem gave us the Torah, 3 days of preparation. You don't jump to see Hashem. You have to see Hashem as after you prepared yourself to see Hashem. And that takes 3 days. It's a secret why 3 days. In Kabbalah, it's a secret. Comes Hashem and tells Moshe, go tell Paro, listen, and tell Paro, listen. We're going to serve Hashem for 3 days. And you serve Hashem for 3 days, then it's the end of the world. Mashiach. Likewise, Yitzchak Avinu, after 3 days, Avinu put him on the altar to slaughter. Chachamim, Sar Gadol Shebashamayim, Amonu Mino Shmo, is a big angel in Shamayim, one of the Satan's colleagues. His name is Amon Mino Shmo. And he has a complaint. How come Yitzchak was not slaughtered? I came to Hashem And I told Hashem something, and Hashem said, "Okay, Avraham slaughter Yitzchak. He didn't slaughter him there." I says the Zohar, at least prosecutor constantly tells him, "Avraham didn't slaughter." Okay, he wanted to, but he didn't slaughter. He didn't slaughter the animal. The Chachamim here, Hashem can say, slaughter the Korban Pesach. I tell Paro we need 3 days. We need 3 days of preparation. This is the 3 days of the darkness. And before Makat Bechorot, it was 3 days of darkness. Of course, happened to be. Gemara tells us, listen, every plague, every Makkah was 7 days. Makat Choshech only was 3 days. What happened? Well, it's going to be another 3 days later. Maybe later. What's the secret behind it? Because 3 days Makat Choshech, and then we slaughter the goat or the sheep is the same way Avraham Avinu. After 3 days, he's ready to slaughter it. And that shows the destination, the task that we have is only to serve HaKadosh Baruch Hu. We don't want anything but to serve Hashem. Preparation to serve Hashem. Hashem told us in Rosh Chodesh Nisan, on the 10th day of Nisan, you take the goat, on the 14th, you're going to slaughter him as preparation to work for HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's our purpose in our life. And Masechet Midot is proper time. This means proper time before Pesach to finish Masechet Midot, to learn the halachot of Bet HaMikdash, Zvachim, Menoches, to learn the halachot of sacrificing, because that's the purpose. That's what Hashem told Moshe Rabbeinu. God tell him, you're not going outside to be free nation. It's not tikva. You're going outside to serve Hashem, to sacrifice to Hashem. The person is very stark now. It says that on Pesach we should be able to in Yerushalayim to slaughter the Korban Pesach. It's not a joke. It's not your side. The job says as well. Hashem is waiting every year to see how much really you want to sacrifice Korban Pesach. How much you really want to sacrifice to Hashem. It's the purpose of our life. It's a makom, it's a Avinu, slaughter to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, sacrifice to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Maybe the Abtarim, Avinu sacrifice to me. I says, that's the whole life. The desire the person should have in his life is only Bet HaMikdash, only Yerushalayim. He wants to slaughter to Hashem, he wants to make Hashem Baruch Hu, he wants to make HaKadosh Baruch Hu as present, he wants to sacrifice. This, when the sacrifice is being brought, it's like a Yitzchak. That's the secret. Hashem told Moshe, go to Paro, we're going to sacrifice for 3 days. What do you mean? We're going to do Akedat Yitzchak, not us, on the ship, okay. But you have this in mind. If you give your life to Hashem, Akedat Yitzchak, as the Ariz says, as well as the Mashiach will come. The person has to be ready to sacrifice it. Abraham was ready to sacrifice Yitzchak. Yitzchak was ready to be being sacrificed. The person all his life to have it in his life. Rabbi Elimelech writes it in his letter. He says, a person all his life have to think like this, I'm ready to be sacrificed. It's Akedat Yitzchak. This is the person for Hashem. The person for Hashem, I give my whole entity to Hashem. That's the redemption, the preparation to the Golab Merabim.